Good morning. Hey, I'm Briget Boyle. Was having a little bit of technical difficulties there, but I'm here and hope you're doing well today. For those of you who were here on Monday, it was a little crazy and I had to sign off early, but I'm back and I'm going to be here for the full half hour today. So thank you for joining me again. And yeah, I hope you're all doing well today. Things are kind of decent here in Oakland. It's a little smoky, but not horrible, and the weather's beautiful. And you know, just take a second and kind of think about your surroundings, feel yourself in the present moment, and take some big, deep breaths in. So let's breathe out, deep down into our belly. So breathe in and out. Yeah, let's go and feel it, feel it, feel your feet on the ground and breathe in again. And exhale. Good. And then one more time, breathe in, down into your belly. And exhale, let it go. Good, now I want you to lift up your toes. Feel the bottom of your feet really on the earth. Just kind of center in on what it feels like to be right here, right now. And then drop your toes down one at a time, nice and slow, just to really ground yourself in this moment. This has been, I don't know how your week has been, but I know for me, this week has been really tough, and there's been a lot of like things to take in and a lot of energy to sort of figure out what to do with. And I like to use these warm-ups as a way to center and to come back to the present moment and the things that I do have control over, and you know, that. So hey Betsy, I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for being here. And if you're watching and you want to comment and let me know where you're tuning in from, you're welcome to do that. It's always helpful to have comments in the chat. It helps the algorithm recognize that this is something that people might benefit from. So if you want to share it or chat or whatever, please feel free to drop it in. You can do it on any of the platforms. If you're watching on Facebook and you're not logged in, you can go over to YouTube and I'm live there. If you're watching on YouTube and you'd rather watch on Twitch, I'm live there. I'm live on Periscope. I'm all over the place. So wherever you're watching, feel free to engage with me. And I am following the comments, so I try to be there. Hey Philia from Brussels. And hey Catherine, I'm so glad you're here. And yes, we are all in this together. So okay, enough talking. Now go ahead and roll, crunch your shoulders up and roll them back. And do that 2 more times. 1 more. Good, now roll forward. As you're doing this, remember to keep breathing deep. If you want to sigh it out, that's a really good way to start engaging your voice. Hey Christy and Sarah from Oakland. Christy from Austin and Jolie from Arlington, awesome, and Rebecca from Mountain View, I'm so glad you're here. My setup is a little different today, so I have to look down there. It's not that I'm not trying to pay attention to you here, but I just have to look down for the comments. So, and Carol from Pengrove, so glad you're here. And now you can go ahead and interlace your fingers, and you can see the holes in my shirts. I very rarely have a piece of clothing that doesn't have holes in it, so it's just part of who I am. Gotta love it. So you can kind of feel the opening in the back of in the upper back. Hey Akara from Devon. Oh, hi Devon. Nice to see you. I think that's what you mean by hello from Devon. Awesome. And then you can bring your hands behind your back and interlace back there and open up the front of your chest. And Margaret from Columbia, Missouri. My volume is lower. I appreciate you telling me. Thank you so much. Hopefully this is better. I'm also a little bit quieter today because I'm just feeling a little low energy. But trying to get it back for all the things that need to happen. Awesome. Great. Now give yourself a little face massage and start kind of humming and putting your voice into the front of your face. And Christina from New York, from Hudson, New York, and Clea from Barcelona. Nice. How fun. I'm so glad you're here. Ah, go ahead and just start to make some noise. Ah, whatever you need to do to start to wake up the vocal cords and feel good about your life. Ah, ah, good, good, good. Now, just do a nice gentle horse lip. So you'll take a big deep breath down into your belly and take a nice supported, use a nice supported exhale to create horse lips. And if you have trouble making horse lips, if your lips don't naturally do it, you can put your fingertips in your cheeks and make it happen. So deep breath in. Good. And I really like to check in with my neck when I'm doing horse lips because it's really easy to kind of tense up when that's happening. So just kind of check in, make sure you're not creating any unnecessary tension. Breathe in again and let out a horse lips. Awesome. That's so good. Now take one more big deep breath in, and then we'll let out a horse lips on a glissando from the very top of your range to the very bottom. And we're going to make this one extra long, just to really, really feel your voice going all the way through every single note of your vocal range. So breath in, and from the top. Beautiful. Now breath in again from the top. Very nice. Good, good, good. Breathe in. Breathe regularly. Next I want to do a little breathing attention builder. So what you can do is put your hands on your rib cage right here and breathe in and expand the rib cage while you're breathing in. Really kind of focus on what that feels like to really let the rib cage expand. And then as you exhale, we're going to leave the rib cage expanded. So you're going to make a concerted effort to keep your rib cage expanded. It's not very tension-like. It's just making sure that you're kind of having a little stability in your rib cage. And what should happen is you should feel your core muscles engage. So go ahead, take a nice breath in and let your ribcage expand. So breathe in. And then exhale. Good, do that again. Breathe in. And then exhale. Great, now let that go and we're going to force the rest of that air out. And then we're going to relax the air in. Good, force the air out. Relax the air in. And one more, force the air out. Relax it in. Hi, Felicity from Brooklyn. I'm curious, everyone, has the sound gotten a little better? Just let me know if I need to adjust it more. I will, and I might even move my microphone over. Awesome. So cool. Well, where was I? Losing my mind. Great. Now let's just do a glissando. We're again going to start from the top. We're going to use the vowel ah, nice big open ah, and we're just going to go from the top all the way to the bottom. You're going to probably find a place where you're going to need to transition from your sort of falsetto or your head voice into your chest voice. So think about, I've talked about this a lot, but think about the sort of raindrop coming down like a brick wall, and there's the little divots where the cement is, and you can just kind of feel it going a little bit further forward so that you can try to smooth out that break. Okay, so just, here we go. Good. Again. That one was a little harder for me because I kind of lost my focus. So I think it's so interesting every time that happens and I lose my focus and then my voice is like, you're not paying attention to me. It's something to really listen to. And I think there's like a real balance between like a hyper-focused vocal technique and also just sort of trusting that you're doing the right thing. But in the sort of focused vocal warm-up thing, it's really important to maintain focus. So I'm going to do that. We'll do one more time with a glissando on an ah from the top to the bottom, nice and slow. Here we go. Breathe in. Good. Now chew and hum. Loosen up your neck. Now go ma 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 me 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 mo 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 mo. Play around with the vowels. Try different vowels. See how they feel inside of your mouth. Try to open them up. Try to form them. Ma 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 ma. Exaggerate them. Meh 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 meh. Me me me. Like, what does it feel like to make that sound? E. Me 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 me. Mo 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 mo. Moo 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 moo. Awesome. Yeah, again, most of what I do is about sort of building awareness. So that's why I kind of like to play around and just allow for some discovery to happen, because I think it's super, super important. So I want to do this here. So we're going to go, we'll go, it's kind of a, it's a rangy exercise, so we're going to be playing a little bit. I've had some requests for like how to kind of get up into your higher range without tensing up. So this one, I really want you to think about the sound coming out the top of your head, trying to remember to relax your neck, trying to just be, not force the sound, but just to find the sound. Here we go. To change your register, you can do that. Nice and soft at the top. Think of the sound coming out the top of your head and the front of your face. Two more. Great. Now give yourself a little face massage, and then a glissando as you're face massaging. Little horse lips. Again, check in with the neck, see how that's feeling. Great. I wonder how that went for you. Your dog is joining in too. That's so funny. I love pets. They're so cute. Okay. What do I want to do? So let's do a little whiny, speaking of dogs, let's do a little whiny puppy exercise. So this is to sort of smooth out, again, the transition between the head voice or the mixed tone and the chest voice. So it just kind of helps your voice kind of warm around that, the break area. So we're just going to go. Let's do two more of those. So I'm kind of starting the resonance. I realize I should say a little bit more about this. The resonance, I'm feeling it kind of behind my eyes, a little bit further back from the mask, but kind of like up in this, this sort of brain cavity. I think one of the things that's so funny about singing is it's so like personal how you are able to visualize it, but I really like to think about the space behind my eyes, the space in my sinuses, the back of my throat. I can kind of feel this kind of space above my soft palate where the resonance is happening. So just think about those three places, and you can play around with the placement. You can play around with how forward you're putting it, and just try again, nice and high into sort of a lower range where you're actually in the chest voice. You're not really like pushing here, but it's just a little more resonant, a little lower. Good, again. Good. Now, mama, mama, mama. Mama, mama, mama. Awesome. Check in with the shoulders, roll them back. Feel yourself in your skin. You're still here, no matter how much the challenges that we may face during the vocal warm-up, we're still in our body, and so that's an important thing to remember. I'm really feeling like I need to keep reminding myself to like arrive in my skin, arrive in my center. I don't know if any of you are feeling that, but it's like a constant practice right now. Okay, great. Let's do some resonance exercise. So this will be the sound NG. And then we'll go and so we're actually mostly in chest voice. We will be kind of playing a little bit with the sort of mixed tone placement, but mostly this is a chest voice exercise just to get some upward resonance. So good. Now so we're coming back to that cool pattern we did earlier. Check your neck. We're just going to do one more of these. Great. Now relax and give it a nice glissando. Work it to a yawn. Oh, yeah. Whew, that was a good one. Awesome. Great. Now let's just do a little horse lips. We're going to skip the ah. We're just going to do horse lips. Arpeggio, just 1, 3, 5, 3, 1. Here we go. Awesome. Now do a glissando. Horse lips are hard. Thanks, Beth. One of the things that horse lips require like support and relaxation at the same time, and so there's some exercises that you can do to start to kind of get your lips to do the horse lips. Like one is just like playing around, being as sort of loose and just relaxed as possible. And sometimes I like to kind of lean over, relax my lips, and just kind of breathe out and allow them to kind of flap like that. And then once you're actually in the singing part, you just create a little bit more tension in your cheeks. Breathe in. Actually, I guess the tension kind of is, it's not in the cheeks, it's more in the like corners of the mouth. and it takes practice. And one of the things that I love about horse lips is that you can get better at them with time. It reminds me of like when I first started singing music in languages other than English. It was really hard for me to learn how to roll my R's. But then over time, the more that I practiced it and the more that I sang it in a number of languages that required rolled R's, the easier it became. So now, you know, it's like my tongue is used to it. And so I think all of these exercises, the more you do them, the more they get easier. Great. So, awesome. Horse lips with sounds bring out phlegm, but then my voice has improved and my glissando is better. That's awesome. That's great. I mean, horse lips are really good for kind of loosening up everything, and sort of creating more space in your voice. Okie dokie. So I'm gonna do Nicola again. I love Nicola. He's a very nice guy and he likes to go to the woods. So I like to go to the woods. And in fact, my birthday is Monday and they're gonna not be doing the warm-up on Monday morning. So if you want to go to an old video, you're welcome to do that, or you can take the morning off, or go ahead and actually just try to warm yourself up and see how that feels. Kind of find what feels good for your voice. Okay. So this is the Bulgarian. This is a Bulgarian exercise for those of you who haven't been with me. I learned this from Svetlana Varimezova, who's an incredible teacher. She's now currently based in LA. She teaches in the ethnomusicology department in UCLA, and she's probably just one of the best voices on the whole planet. And I feel so honored to have learned from her on a number of different occasions. And so the words: Nicola odi pogori, Nicola odi pogori, odi pogori, odi ipita. Odi pogori, odi ipita. So let me start here. I'll sing it and break it down into two phrases. Here we go. Nicola odi pogori. Excuse me, I'm kind of running out of breath today because it's a little warm. I'm gonna start here and I'm gonna take a deep breath in and focus my energy. Here we go. Nicola odi pogori, pogori odi pita. So that's the melody. If you know it, you can just jump right in and start singing it. I'm going to break it down into just a couple little things. Nicola odi. Go ahead and repeat that. Nicola odi. Great. And then moving forward, pogori. Try it. Pogori. So the whole phrase. Nicola odi pogori. Awesome. One more time through that and then we'll move on. Nicola odi pogori. I have a little birds outside singing along with me. It's so sweet. Oh, do you guys hear that? It makes my heart a little singy. No, I'm a singy. I'm a singy. I'm a bird. I'm a singy. I don't even know. Okay, just keep going, Boyle. Nicola odi pogori. And then basically the melody repeats. Pogori odi pita. Let's just try that second half. Pogori odi pita. Awesome. Now, let's sing it all the way through. If you want to sing a drone, you can. It's just Nicola odi pogori, pogori odi pita, one note. If you want to sing the bottom part, it goes like this. Nicola odi pogori, pogori odi pita. So the first half is a drone, the second half goes down. I'll sing that second half one more time. Pogori odi pita. Okay. If you want to, if the harmony thing is new for you, I would say try the drone and see if you can just hold that one note. We will start and end in unison. So those are places where you can check in and make sure you're still on the right note. Here we go. Nicola di pogori, pogori di pita. Nicola di pogori, pogori di pita. One of the things I just saw in myself, and then I'll keep going, is like I'm kind of crunching and I'm feeling a little serious today. And I realized adding a little smile in to the singing makes it sound better, makes it feel better, and it ties it in a little bit more with the joy that singing can bring. So try to smile this time. Nicola di pogori, pogori di pita. Good. Nicola di pogori, pogori di pita. Nicola di pogori, pogori di pita. Nicola di pogori, pogori di pita. Smile. Nicola di pogori, pogori di pita. Last one. Nicola di pogori, pogori di pita. Great, now give it a glissando. Before I move on, I just want to say something that I noticed in myself singing that when I was getting to the higher range and it felt a little high, I kind of tensed up and it made the high note a little flat. So just think about when you're getting high up in your range, kind of doubling down on the support of your belly and also sort of relaxing your face, relaxing your energy, relaxing, trusting that you can sing it. I was sort of like, am I warmed up enough to sing this high? And that got me into a place of not being able to do it. So sometimes that sort of just trust is such an important part of being able to do things. I think that goes for all of life, really. Okay, awesome. Yes, and that is a kopanica. Yes. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2. So that's an 11. So basically in the sort of Eastern European, Balkan traditions and a lot of other traditions, there's odd time signatures, right? So in like American music, we're kind of, or like Western music, we're kind of used to 3s and 4s and 6s and those kinds of things. But this is an 11. So the way that the rhythm is put together is 2 2s, a 3, and then 2 more 2s. So it's 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2. Clap along with me. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2. Nicola di pogori, pogori di pita. So that's how that fits in with the rhythm. Thank you so much. Okay, awesome. So I am out of time, and time flies when you're having fun. And I wanted to do a few. I have made some banners. Check it out. So no warm up next Monday because it's my birthday. So I'm going to take the day off. You can create your own warm up. You can go to one of the older videos. You can do whatever you want because it's your life. And then I also want to say that I'm going to be playing tomorrow night my own music. I'm a singer-songwriter. I sing only in English in my own music. And I'll be singing with my buddy Tim Silva, who's a dear friend of mine. Will be live on Oak Central on Facebook, and it'll also be live streamed my music page. If you haven't liked my music page, Briget Boyle Music, your likes are very helpful for me. So if you could take a second and go over to my Facebook page and or my Instagram or whatever and throw me a like, that's really helpful. And then one other thing is that this Saturday, October 2nd, we'll start a series with the incredible, just dear friend, mentor, teacher, Svetlana Spajić, who's based in Beograd, in Belgrade, in Serbia, and she's going to start teaching a series called Vocal Ecologies, and it's in collaboration with Kitka Women's Vocal Ensemble. If you're interested in Serbian, really cool Serbian folk singing, you can sign up for that. It's through the East European Folklife Center and Kitka Women's Vocal Ensemble, and it's not to be missed. If you like what I do, like Svetlana's a whole other level. Like, she's just amazing, and she's so deep. She's like tied to the center of the earth. And I think those are all of my housekeeping announcements. And then if you guys want to stay in touch next week, my life has gotten very interesting. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to be in the next little bit of time. And so I'm going to try, like, if you just check in on the Facebook page and see if I'm going to be here next Thursday. I'm going to do my best to go live through anything that happens over the next couple months, but there are some chances that I won't be here on some days, but I will definitely post about it. I'll try to post about it at least on the Unleash Your Voice page, if not on all the platforms where I go live. And I appreciate you all so much, and thank you for your ongoing support and for showing up here. I do have an online course that is available if you're interested in deepening your working with me. I teach private lessons on the internet, and I have the online course. I'm going to be releasing a new online course pretty soon. That'll be a 12-week deep dive into all of these little topics, like with a weekly video that'll come out over 12 weeks. And I hope to see you soon, and thank you so much, and looking forward. Hopefully you can tune in tomorrow night for my set at 6 p.m. Pacific time on Oak Central, and tell your friends. Okay, love you all. Happy Thursday.